So for my social inequality class, I had my students work with the North Shore CDC and to understand the Point community, and also be trained to be poll monitors. And these are students who knew nothing really about the Point neighborhood, who thought very negatively about it from the stereotypes and assumptions that they heard about the Point. So actually walking around the neighborhood, getting to know the neighborhood, getting to know the community, they really opened up and really could appreciate this community. And so for my students who came to be poll monitors, and they had shifts, so about 2 to 3 hour shifts, and the outrage, the disgust, just the sheer, I don't believe this is happening, expressions they got were priceless. Priceless in the sense that I can talk about social inequality, I can show them videos, they can read texts about this, but to actually firsthand witness in 2012 this inequality in voting, and for them to see it, I believe was priceless. And it was such an experience that had such a huge impact on them that, I mean, they couldn't stop talking about this for days. And they were so outraged because their voting experience was very easy, very simple, but yet what they witnessed was hard when it shouldn't have to be, was illegal when it shouldn't have to be, and they thought it just wasn't right. And so for them to see this and make these comparisons, I think, are just, again, just very priceless. And the thing was, they could see our community and then the community that was voting next to us, and they could see the differences as to why our lines move slow, why that line moved fast, why our community kept having to get provisional ballots and the other community didn't have to get provisional ballots, and why our folks were a little bit darker and the other line of people were a little bit lighter. And so they're pulling these things and asking these questions that I never imagined that they would ask. And so for me, that is priceless. And for me, there are no words that they actually had this experience. And I think that's something that will last with them for a lifetime. And the fact that it still resonates. So even after the election day, they're still talking about this, and they're still trying to understand this, and they're still asking, what can we do, and how can we make a difference, and how can we make this stop? So I think that's very powerful within itself.